Hello guys, so I'm super excited to be sharing with you about nutrition, kind of the tools that we have here and that we will be able to share with you guys and help you guys with, and just the stuff that comes along with Beachbody and what you would get when you sign up to join one of our challenge groups. So we have so many nutrition options, it's kind of crazy. um, you have options if you're looking to gain weight, if you're looking to maintain weight, if you're looking to lose weight, and none of them are depriving of any food groups whatsoever. Like, you still eat carbs, you still eat protein, fruits, veggies, the whole 9 yards. You still eat all of it. You're not to be taking any of that out because our body needs that. Our body needs all of those to function properly. And our nutrition guides are made to help you learn what exactly your body needs to get the results that you want for your body and for your body to be functioning like it should. So I'm going to show you, you've probably seen these little containers before, and that's kind of the basis to most of our nutrition guides are these containers, and they come along with 21 Day Fix. So hold on, I gotta pause real quick. Okay, if I wouldn't have paused that, Cole would have came home and interrupted this, which he still might, so bear with me. If he does, I'll just pause again. But you've probably seen these. Oh God, now I'm echoing. You've probably seen these before, at least like I had, but I had no idea what they were about. And they're more like portion control. My God, Grease. Okay, hopefully that's better. I have the door like half shut but half open so sound doesn't bounce around so much. So these containers, at first I was very like weary about them because I was like, just the thought of portioning out my food was weird to me, because before I started this journey, I basically starved myself because I just didn't know what I was doing. I thought that's the way to lose weight, was to just keep cutting back your calories, keep, basically not eating anything was the way to go, and that's what I did. So for me, I'm very in my head when it comes to nutrition, and the second someone tells me I can't have something or I can't have this or that, I like freak out and just eat all of it and eat as much as I can. So this was very hard for me to kind of do at first because of that, because I was like, well, you're trying to tell me I can only eat this much of something, and so I wouldn't even try it. So it wasn't until I finally tried it, I was like, oh, I would make like one of the recipes and I'd be like, that's a lot of freaking food. And I'd realize that I wasn't depriving myself of anything like I thought I would be. I thought like this container of chicken, I'm like, that's not very much. And that's a lot of dang chicken, or a lot of taco meat, or whatever it is for you that you're having. It's a lot more than you would expect. And I'm glad I finally gave it a try, because I was just the person who completely just didn't believe in it. And I'll be the first to admit it. So I wanted to talk to you more about it on here, just so you understood if you have never heard of these containers before. So purple is for fruits, green is veggies, protein, carbs, healthy fats, and dressings. So we have a little bit of everything. And depending on what type of program you're doing and what your goals are, it's gonna Sorry, I thought I heard something. It's going to depend on how many of each you are supposed to have every single day. We also have some like guides that are more for, let's say you're wanting to lose weight a little quicker. And those are only like 1 to 3 week things, and they're quick. And then you're supposed to continue back with your normal program, because because you're eating a lot less carbs. Even on like I think they're called carb depletion days or something. So you'll have like 1 day of like normal eating, 2 days where you only have 1 serving of carbs, and you'll do that for 3 weeks. It's supposed to help your body lose more weight. It's really for people who are doing like bodybuilding and about to be in like a show or a contest. But anyone can do it. But then right after, you're supposed to get back into your normal routine. So you kind of maintain that, but you are going to gain a little bit back, because you're going to start eating your 2 to 3 or whatever carbs that you're supposed to be eating. So each guide's a little different. Like I said, we have so many options, and we have so many recipes to go along. So you're not just like, okay, this is a red container, now what the heck do I do with it? No, we have lists of anything that you can put in your red container, lists of everything that can fit in here. And some things aren't going to fit in your container, so then it tells you how much of that thing you should have. So like for this, a banana doesn't fit in your fruit container, so you have half of a banana because you could smash it in there, but you don't really want to smash a banana. So I'm going to show you some of our guides. So let me start sharing my screen. All right, so this is not the page I want. So Morning Meltdown, which is the program we did on Monday, or like the sample workout we did on Monday. That one has a very, very good nutrition guide, but it is also one of the newer programs, so they've gotten better with the nutrition guide. So I'll just kind of show you from the beginning. Well, if I can, it won't scroll up anymore. So, oh, okay. As you can see, this is lagging really bad. Okay. All right, so it has your table of contents. It shows, all the different things that we have. And so here is where you're going to choose. Are you looking to lose weight, maintain weight? And I think this one maybe isn't, there's no gaining weight. So some of the programs, especially the one I'll show you next, there is an option for gaining weight. So here, and then you're going to pick your current weight. So let's say you're 150 pounds, you're going to be in plan A. So this right here is just telling you that you should be eating 3 meals a day. And you can break that up. This is just an example. So if you do want to have breakfast and a snack, lunch, maybe no afternoon snack, but then dinner, you can do that. But you just kind of have to work with your containers and what you have there. So there's different options. If you're looking to maintain weight, you do have breakfast, a morning snack, lunch, an afternoon snack, and dinner. And it kind of shows you about how many calories. And it's about, because you can put, you can put a cup of broccoli. I think this is a cup of broccoli in here, and a cup of zucchini. I mean, those might be bad examples, but they're going to have a different amount of calories. Not a bunch, but that's why it says about, because you're not going to have the exact same amount of calories every single day. So there's also options here called Ultimate Portion Fix and 2B Mindset. So I will talk about those in a little bit. Those are our strictly nutrition guides, because yes, we have all of our workouts, all of our amazing workout programs, our 40 plus, 50 plus workout programs that all have these type of nutrition guides attached to them. But we also have programs that are strictly nutrition, that you do not have to work out while using those nutrition guides. So if you're someone who does not work out, you only want to focus on your nutrition, that would be perfect for you. So I'll talk about those in a little bit. But those ones you can work out with, they have options for that as well. So it's kind of like this. You have to pick, are you working out, are you not, things like that. So let's see here. This just gives you different, ways that you would use some of our other products that we have. Our Beach Bars, which are great snacks. There's a cherry almond and a chocolate peanut butter. Here it talks about Ultimate Portion Fix, 2B Mindset. Okay, and then it gives you some recipes. And so this is kind of what I wanted to get into a little more. So you can see like the recipes, and then down here at the bottom, this is what I wanted to show you. It tells you what this recipe would be towards your containers. So 1.5 of fruit, 1 protein, 1 dressing, and 1.5 of nut butter. So that'd be like natural peanut butter, natural almond butter, not like Jiffy. It'd be the natural, and that'd be the kind that you have to like mix up and stuff. Smucker's has a natural peanut butter. Otherwise, if you can have like almond butter, cashew butter, that's a better option. I'm allergic to those, so I have to stick to peanut butter. I have no other choice. And then here, there's other breakfasts, gives you everything here. And I gotta find where I might have missed it, because you will be able to see for whatever whether you're looking to maintain weight, lose weight, how many containers you should be having of each color a day. So I could have missed that, but as you see how many recipes are on here, it's crazy. And look, it gives you tips for when you're eating out, for meal prepping, when you're just even going shopping, if you're still hungry, so many different things. Let me find. been a while since I've looked through this exact nutrition guide. This thing is lagging so bad. Okay, so I think just because this is plan A, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, yes, okay. So it told you that if you were 150 pounds, or yeah, 150 pounds, that you'd be in plan A. So then I'm gonna go, I always reference back to 21 Day Fix just because that was the original program that these containers came out with. And so they have a lot more information, I feel like, on that program. So I'm gonna go to the program, go to program materials, and every single program has a program materials section, and that's where all of the nutrition guides will be found. So I can click on nutrition. And like I said, so here's the 3-day quick fix. I think this one is, need to drop a few pounds quickly. And this is almost like, just one carb, I think, a day. So there's different options like that, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Okay, 21-day fix. So if you are in plan A, so let me show you this. You can use, so all of the nutrition guides are very similar. I like to stick to the 21-day fix one usually, even if I'm doing another program. Unless it's a more intense program, then I'll try and stick to the one for that program because I don't want to be eating less than what my body needs because I don't want to be constantly hungry. So I usually stick with the 21-day fix one. They're all versatile because they're basically the same except, plus or minus a container here or there. So just kind of find one that works for you, and then from there you can use any of them on any program. You don't have to just follow the one that's attached with Morning Meltdown or just attached to Lift4 or anything like that. So here is what you would do is you would take your current weight in pounds and multiply it by 11, add 400, which is roughly about how many calories you should be burning during one workout. And that's roughly. And then you're going to subtract 750 because that is the maintenance calories that most people burn automatically per day. Like if you were to just lay in bed all day, you should still burn about 750 calories. So from there, you're going to have a calorie target. And that's where you can use which plan you're in, plan A, B, or C. Now, if you already went by Morning Meltdown, let's say you saw plan A, so you will automatically just go to plan A here as long as, you're good with that. You can also do both and just see which plan, because going by Morning Meltdown and going by this one, I was right in the middle. So I kind of played around with it and to find what would work for me. So let's say you're in plan A. You're going to have 4 servings of veggies, 2 of fruit, 4 of protein, 2 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 salad dressing, and 3 oils and nut butter. And these are all very, very important for your body. They wouldn't be on here if they weren't. Like even the oils and the nut butters, they have nutrients that your body needs that we don't find in a lot of foods. So it's good to have them. The only thing that really isn't great for us is the seeds and salad dressing. Seeds are a lot better, but salad dressings not really. But it's life. We're going to have them so that you are allowed to have one a day. And then the plans go up, D, E, and F. So there's also options for that. And then these are just tally sheets so you can kind of keep track, like meal 1, what containers did you use? But if you also have the Beachbody On Demand app, you will find that on the app where you can track. At the bottom it says tracking and you can track. So there's just so many options here. And then here's an example. I don't remember what plan this is for, but it gives you a sample of 3 days of eating. I think this is for plan B. So maybe for breakfast, you could have one of these 3 options. Then for a snack, you can have your Shakeology. For lunch, you can have one of these 3 options, and so on. So there's so many options for recipes. And like I said, we have lists of what will fit into each container. And so this is where you can find those. These are also in the Beachbody On Demand app, just under tracking. You can go down to food list containers. And the best foods to eat are at the top of the list, the worst are at the bottom. So just, be mindful of that. Try not to eat everything that's on the bottom. Try to eat more of the stuff that's on the top, but you can still mix and match them because they're on here. They're good for you. but just be mindful of that, because like pickles are at the bottom, that pickles and broth, that is because it has more salt. So it's just something to be mindful of. So here's the same with fruits, proteins, carbs, healthy fats, salad dressings, your oils and nut butters, and then some substitutions you can use. So many different things that we have. Another thing I wanted to show you was you'll get access to the Beachbody blog. So once you have Beachbody on demand, you can go to the Beachbody blog and go to recipes. And if you've ever seen, sometimes like the recipes I posted in this group are all from here. Sometimes I'll put together like fall cookbooks, because they're recipes that I pulled out for myself, and then I'll put them together and share those. But there's so many recipes. You can go to chicken, and it hasn't loaded. Unlimited chicken recipes. Let's see what else we got. This thing is slow today. Maybe. And you can even go to desserts. Let's see what we got here. A bunch of desserts. So there's literally options for just about everything. So let me stop sharing my screen. So that just kind of gives you an insight on, what the tools we have are for like our regular nutrition guides. And all of that I just shared is going to come when you sign up, but I'm going to talk more about that on Thursday. I'm going to do what you get and talk about our accountability group. So when you sign up, you're going to get access to all of that. You're going to get all the tips, the tools that you need. And you're also going to get an option to get a free month of either our pre and post workout or our Shakeology. I really wanted to talk about Shakeology today just because, solely for the nutrition aspect, because it has so many things in it that I didn't realize my body needed. I didn't realize my body was missing. And that has really helped me along my journey. I mean, just got my new bag, and I'm so excited because I've been out of my favorite flavor for so long. And so it has, let me just kind of show you the back. I don't know if you can read that, but there's so many superfoods in it that aren't in most foods that we don't get. It has vitamins and minerals. It has pre and probiotics. I can never say that. Antioxidants. So many different things that are amazing for our bodies. And not gonna lie, I mean, it has changed my life. I didn't think I was gonna like it at first. That has changed my life. My digestive system is so much better. Like if I'm super bloated, 9 out of 10 times it's because like it was over the weekend and maybe I didn't have my shake, or I was out of town and forgot my shake or something, and it's because I didn't have it. Because when I'm drinking my shake every day like I normally do, I'm hardly ever bloated. It has helped my hair a lot. One of my best friends is also my hairdresser, and she even has said that. She's like, I can't believe how much different and curlier and healthier your hair is. And it's amazing. 10 out of 10, I recommend that you give it a shot, especially if nutrition is a problem for you. It's not meant to necessarily be a replacement of a meal, but a snack. And it's a serving of protein. You can add fruit into it. You can add like frozen spinach. You don't taste the spinach. And then the fruit just helps, gives you another serving of fruit, and so many other things. So that's mainly what I want to talk about there. I kind of want to touch on 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix. So Ultimate Portion Fix is like the more advanced version to these containers. It comes with a bunch of, I think, 30 videos that you can watch, and it's kind of like a training type of thing. You watch these videos and you kind of go in depth on the containers, why they work, why our body needs the things that it does. It is so informational and it is amazing. And I didn't start using these containers until I watched that, because I didn't understand it. And so when I started watching that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. And so I actually started implementing the things because I realized like these things freaking work. But before that, I was using 2B Mindset, and I love 2B Mindset so much. I started using them and I like them. I really don't have a preference on either, which is my favorite. I love them both, but I don't want to keep bouncing back and forth. So right now I'm sticking with the containers. 2B Mindset is a little different. There's absolutely no containers whatsoever. You learn with that one mindful eating, and you learn how it's a little harder. And there's also videos that you watch, and it makes so much sense when she explains it. But you're technically with 2B Mindset, you only have 3 food groups: proteins, carbs, and vegetables. That's all you talk about. And all of your foods end up going into one of those categories. And for each meal of your day, she explains how much of each group you should have. Like how much of your plate should be veggies, how much of your plate should be protein, how much of your plate should be carb, why you should have certain amounts for certain times of the day, and why dinner you should have less carbs, but you should have more carbs for breakfast, and so many things. It is so amazing. I love it. I wish I could explain it, but I'm not as good at it in the videos. You just would have to watch to understand it. It's amazing though. So I hope this helps. I'm all over the place sometimes, so if you've never listened to a video from me, I'm sorry that I didn't warn you ahead of time, but I'm always all over the place. But yeah, our nutrition stuff is phenomenal. We have so many options. There's always something, like if one thing doesn't work for you, we have another option that will, or that we can find something that'll work for you. So many recipes. It's honestly, it makes it excuse proof. Yes, I just had a couple pieces of candy because I went and got Halloween candy today, but it's fine. Because you can plan that into your meal plan too. That'll just count as my carbs for the day, right? So I hope this was helpful. I am loving seeing everyone's posts in this group, and I just can't wait to finish up this group. And on Thursday, I'll be back to chat with you about actually signing up and our accountability groups, because if you join us, you'll be joining our accountability group, and it'll be really similar to this one, and it's so much fun. So I'm excited to keep sharing with you. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening.